In this video, I'm going to go over Sling Swivel installation on a Riflecraft RS-2 Rifleman's Essential Sling. The installation of swivels on an RS-2 is very similar to an RS-1. The only difference really is that the RS-2 does not have a sewn-in reinforced loop here. The parts that we'll be dealing with today are the rear section, the shooting loop, and the slide-down loop keeper. We'll start with the rear section, and to start off we're just going to take the tag end of the webbing through the acetyl triglide. Once it's through, we'll go all the way through once, leaving the top section on, and we'll place our swivel. Then we'll just take the tag end and go back through. And we'll adjust this later. The rear section serves to adjust your overall sling length, so I recommend adjusting it after you have your shooting loop how you want it. That way you can make the most out of both adjustments. So we'll go ahead and place the swivel on that stud, secure your webbing. So now we'll do the shooting loop. Process is very similar. We're going to take your tag end through the metal buckle, and then we're going to go through the slide down loop keeper once. Now place your swivel, and we'll go back through the slide down loop keeper. If your loop keeper is a little snug, you can reach through with needle nose pliers and pull the tag end through. You won't hurt anything. Then we'll go back through the metal buckle. The slots on the metal buckle are wider than on the acetyl triglide. So after your webbing goes through and you have it adjusted how you want, you can trim it. I recommend leaving about 6 inches, 6 to 8, this is about 10, but leave about 6 to 8 inches of webbing through. That'll allow you to make adjustments based on the gear, clothing you have, and the situations you'll be shooting in. Once you have your webbing adjusted to give you that much slack, cut and burn the end, and then tuck it inside itself like this. It's really important to do this so your webbing doesn't slide through. If I just secure it like this with the elastic keeper and I have a jarring motion, I can lose my loop. And that can come from anything, especially with a rifle like this Remington 700 where put together you're starting to look at a 15-pound rifle. That's when you'll start to have something like that happen where your loop will slide through. So to prevent that from happening, tuck your cut end underneath and then secure it with the elastic keeper. As a test, to make sure you've properly secured your end, you can take one end of each loop in your hand and give it a good pull. You can jar it a couple times. You shouldn't lose any material through the metal buckle. It's a good way to tell if your end is secure. So, we're now ready to install this swivel. You can either secure it like that, leaving your webbing flat, or what I like to do is give it a half twist. So, if you're a right-handed shooter, you can turn your swivel or the front of your sling 180 degrees clockwise like this. That'll allow you to weave your hand into the webbing after you loop up. For left-handed shooters, the process is the same. You're just going to go 180 degrees counterclockwise. That's it. That's the installation of the RS-2 Rifleman's Essential Sling. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And as always, happy shooting. Thanks for watching.